Hi guys, my name's Nikki. Thank you for joining me today on my art channel. My colours. Start off with TLP Taffy. That is this one. Very pretty. And then this one is Pale Gold, Iridescent Pale Gold by Triart. This is in their liquid range. They're very highly pigmented, and you can buy these from the same place where you buy your pigments, which is fluid-art.co. And this is the Pale Gold. I normally use rich gold when I use gold, so I thought mix that up for a change. And then this one is Atelier Ultramarine blue, and I thought I was adding some Triart Ultramarine blue to it because it seemed a bit deeper, and it ended up being Ultramarine Violet, so it has got a touch of purple to it. Still very pretty. And then this is Atelier Turquoise light hue. So 2 Ateliers, TLP and a Triart. I'm not sure what colour to swipe with yet. I don't know if to use... I was hovering between gold and white, so why not use both? Yeah, I'll use both. And I'm going to swipe. I'm putting a pillow on here, then I'm going to do a swipe. I don't want it very broad. I've got to try and rein myself in not to put too much colour on, because then I will transfer it onto a 16-inch round canvas, 40cm canvas. I'm hoping to get some negative space. I'm going to do Shelley's technique where she does the pleats, where she pours from whatever and they form into pleats. I think I might add this Boomgel as well, the dark blue. I think it's Mana Crab blue, but actually I think I forget to use it. I'm also thinking about using the pearlescent teal as well. So let's get messy.
Keep it up one more minute. Keep it up, you're so great. Standing, talking, you got me checkmate. No one's watching or nothing. I have cleared out the room, also that you can get to be the big spoon. Ooh, cut on me blue. Take me to the edges of you. Every little inch of my skin. Cuddle me blue. Take me to the edges of you. Every little inch of my skin, baby, I will let you in. Cuddle me blue. Take me to the edges of you. Every little inch of my skin, baby, I will let you in. An ocean, a cave, a dream that no one could save, a shelter, a whole act, a light that died with the night. You and I, we got our differences, yet I thought we were more alike than unlike. Months of rain and chest pain. What's the plan? Heavy breathe and stay insane. Grab my hand.
Okay, I'm back. I've just painted 2 half circles, half ovals, because I wasn't very keen on the way it ended, and I did want negative space anyway. I didn't really want it that thick, but I don't think I want to take the black any further. What I'm going to do is do some blobs, some paint with black. I'm going to link in my description box Amber's channel, who I got this idea from. She's inspired me. Amber's Awfully Awesome Art. She does beautiful compositions with blob art. The ones I've seen before have been all over, multicoloured all over the whole of the canvas, and doesn't appeal to me. That's obviously my own opinion, because I like negative space. Nothing to say that it isn't, you know, nice. It's just not my cup of tea. But I love how Amber does it just in the one colour. So it's negative space but with texture, but which really appeals to me. So I've got various sizes of squeeze bottles to get various size blobs. I did mix the recipe as Amber suggested. Whether my Mod Podge was thinner than usual, I don't know, but it was way too thin. So I didn't add any gloss varnish. I added gel gloss medium instead to thicken it. So I will put more or less my recipe in my description box, but I used paint, Mod Podge. I'll show you the Mod Podge. Whether I got the wrong sort, I don't know. But it was thin, it was quite thin. I thought it would be thick, I've never used it before. Amber's recipe was 60% of this, 20% of paint and 20% of gloss varnish. This and the paint alone was too thin, so I didn't bother adding any varnish. I added this instead. So I did start off with a 60% Mod Podge, 20% paint, and then I added this. And I just kept practicing the blobs on a piece of card, and when they stopped going whoa everywhere, when they stayed in a nice little blob, I thought, yeah, we'll go with that. So that's the only thing I can suggest you try doing. So yeah, let's get messy.